What's up, folks? Slice 'em here with Slice 'em Gaming, and we are live yet again. Gonna send out the tweet, do all that fun stuff, and then we're diving in. Gonna take a look at the new featured 6-star crystal, which, as a hint, I think I like. I'll walk my thoughts through it here in a little bit, and why I like it, and why I like it for all sorts of different players for the most part. And then, of course, let's knock out some more maps. Map 8, almost said 6, thinking about 6-star, but anyway, more map 8, and see what else we can get ourselves into. Don't know how long I'll be up tonight, but we're going to at least get a little bit in here real quick. Hopefully have a good fun time, open some crystals, get lucky, and start saving for the next run of crystals. So yeah. Okay. Alright, and the tweet is out. There's that part. Sorry. Poor head. The weather has been terrible around here, so got a little bit of a head cold, but we're going to make it. We're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. Alright, we got Twitch. Hey, what is up, Miss Big Bad Jenna? What you gonna do? Good to see you, sweetheart. Glad to have you back around. Alright, now where was I? Oh, Jenna, do me a favor. Send the link to everybody in all your rooms. I know you got like 1 million rooms out there on online app. Go ahead, send them out. Let people know. Tell them to come in, hang out. I gotta find somebody that wants to chat on Discord with me sometime. That's gonna be the next big thing. For me, it's just more manageable. I enjoy doing it that way. It's a little more fun. It's a little more exciting. And I don't like talking to myself. I mean, I don't mind it. I do it often, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway. Alright, where was I? You know what, let's just drop it in this room. I don't really know that room very well, so I'm okay with that. You're the best, Jen. You're the best. Alright, where else am I? Oh, helps if I hit the right buttons. Alright, that's good enough. I think. Yeah, that's good. That's good enough. Let's go. Excuse me. Alright. So let's go ahead and take a couple easy fights, and then if I have to burn a little time before we get some people in here, we'll do that as well. So Big Bad Jenna, how you been? What's been going on? 1, 2, 3. We can still. So we'll go ahead and take this Guardian out. I'm not too worried about it as far as for my own personal gain, but this way I don't have to worry about anybody else having to deal with it. Okay. All right, we got 1 hit point. Let's see what happens. No. I was trying to avoid. Crap, totally forgot about his auto block. totally forgot about the auto block. And as soon as I threw it, I was like, auto block. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Auto block. Alright. Okay, so we got Super Masso. For regen. Conflictor. Bar power. And a bar power. Jeez. Ugh. It's a lot of power gain. I really would like to see one of those other two nodes go down. Not too worried about the Masso, but it's a lot of power we're going to be just feeding this wild beast. So yeah, we'll go for it. Okay. Alright. Let's kill a small bit of time and then we're going to go back in. You know, there's no point in killing time. We literally have nobody close to killing any of those links. And nobody saw somebody moving, or I was like, oh, well, they're really close. But they're not. They're not even remotely close. Yeah, not even remotely close. So we're just going to have to take it. Let's just do it. I'm going to scoot back because I want my hands down on this one, so. The issue is going to be the power gain. And I'm curious to see if it's basically 2 bars of power every time. I don't know that I've ever taken it with double power gain like this. So we're just going to have to see. We'll just see what happens. Okay, so it was 1 bar. And that was the Masso. Okay. Okay, I think this could be manageable. Nope. That's not good news. So we'll survive this first one. Right? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to survive it. Alright, so we're going to knock off a good chunk of health here. Just shy of 40% on the first run. I would like to believe we could still be in this fight had I not misplayed one thing, and that was the Dex into the second run there, which threw him up to 3 bars of power for the second time. You can basically handle it once, okay, great, but the second go around was going to just be too much. Obviously, this would be death. And so instead, we're going to chill out for a second. What's up, Dark Lord? Good to see you, a.k.a. Virgil. That's right. Even all this time, I still remember. At least I'm pretty sure I'm right. Mike Draft, good to see you, bud. And again, we're taking on a triple-linked Nimrod who's got Power Snack, Super Masso, and some other new node they came up with. Basically, is another power snack, but just opposite. Instead of buff, it's a whatever, and blah blah blah. And a lot of power gain and regen here. So, as a matter of fact, I think power snack timer is down currently, but his other 2 timers are up, so this is not going to go well. And as you can see, right underneath the resume is the 3 bars of power, which is why I'm like, pump the brakes, boy. Woo, Nelly, woo. And we're gonna hold this horsey up and let Hercules get a little breather. You know, first round, we did our part. You know, like I said, we're knocking out right at 40%. I've got so if he wasn't sitting on 3 bars of power, this could be a little bit different. I've got a good healthy amount of immortality left in me here, so I could really whittle away on that immortality and really probably chuck him down a good another bit. But it's not worth the risk. If I thought I could just continue to pound on him right here in the corner, I'd be perfectly fine. But unfortunately, I don't trust it. So it's one of those situations where the computer will be like, oh crap, we're dying, we're throwing the L3. Yeah. Of course. I remember most people. What's up, D&D? Good to see you, baby. We got our baby Mountain Dew with us tonight. It's a baby Mountain Dew, so I don't get totally fat. But yeah. D&D says that fight looks super annoying. It's really not annoying. I mean, you got to understand, I'm really making this harder than it could or should be. I'm in the process of opening up Section 3 for us. A lot of my other guys are other time zones, so they're just kind of waiting to either wake up, they've went to sleep, they're European or Middle Eastern type time zone, India or something like that. So they're all enjoying their Z's. And I'm in here just putting in some work, and I could wait. Look, it's not like it's not possible. To be very honest with you, I could easily leave this fight up. I can go do anything and everything else I want to do, and later tonight, in roughly 2 hours or so, he's probably going to be dead. Or I worst case scenario wake up in the morning, and not only is he dead, he's dead, and half of the map in Section 3 is dead, and I just do my part and I move on. Oh, I'm sorry. What's up, Silver? I see how this sliding and say. I was in the middle of describing my thought process here, and kind of what was going on, because yes, it is annoying. Yes, this is a little bit of a headache, but the other side, the other part of this that is fun is it does show the difference from the 6-star Hercules to the 5-star. The other night we were doing this with just one link up. And we were really having a hard time outrunning the heal, right? And as you can see here with the 6-star Hercules, this is not a problem. This is not a problem at all. Matter of fact, the only problem we're having right here is managing the power gain. Because there is plenty of power gain. So again, we got Masso, which just means every time there's a debuff on him, congrats, he's gonna get some healing. Doesn't really matter. But this is where it gets conflictor. Every 7 seconds, the next debuff activated. So next debuff, not only is it regenerating him, but it's throwing power on him. And on top of it, power snack. So every time I get a buff, he gains a bar of power. So he gets a debuff, he gets a bar of power. I get a buff, he gets a bar of power. He gets a debuff, he also gets a heal. So it's a very tricky Ricky, wherever he's at tonight, I don't know. But it's a very tricky situation on how to manage the power gain, the heal, and everything that goes with it. So the power gain, not so much the problem. Or the heal, not so much the problem. Managing his power gain from everything, that is. So let's go ahead and give him another bar of power here. So he should have ate power snack. He ate my Dex, and then he ate the whatever it is. going to kill me here. And it's hindsight 2020, knowing he's got a special one. You know, I could sit back and play. The problem is you can't bait. You can't really overly bait, because if you're constantly baiting here, obviously you're just going to keep filling bars with power anyway. So the goal here is to intercept one more time, try to put him at it, and then get him to throw that L2 and basically give him his L1 right back and get a couple hits in and rinse and repeat. Unfortunately, that didn't work the way I wanted, but that's okay. So again, we're just going to use a baby heal, or a baby revive. I slipped up earlier today and got caught. I don't even remember by who, which something stupid. Either way. So here we are. 160k left. 160k left. So we just got to nail this down a touch. We cannot parry. We can dex at the start. That was not what we wanted to do to start this match, but oh, and he's still unstoppable. Well, that was sweet. I didn't really pay attention to that. I gotta get him. There we go. So as you can see, had I played just a little bit smoother there at the end of that last fight, not got caught going in for the intercept. This is basically where we were. It was really just that. Just a couple more hits, one L2 away, and da-da-da-da, Nimrod's dead. And that's just with me and one other guy clearing our path inside Section 2. So as you can see, Section 2 hasn't been touched other than me and one other guy. Yeah, I mean, he perfectly timed that special one. I mean, it was really about as well timed as it could be. I mean, that's a good solid player level intercept with the special on the dash, and especially after it looked like he was about to dash. I wouldn't have dashed for the intercept had I not thought he was dashing there. So he kind of did that and then pull up with the L1. So it happens. Sadly, it happens. Dark Lord, I had 4 crystals, but didn't pull any features, and I wanted my guy Null. Null's cool, man. Dark Lord says, I can only imagine it's been a minute since I did a whole lot with the game. It's a lot of people that way. Silver's depressed after his feature crystal opening. That sucks. That's never any fun. So, all right. So there we go. It was still fun. Don't get me wrong. That's still a fun fight, and it makes it a fun challenge. I burned a revive on it. It's nothing of the world. But it was fun to get to take and play with it and see what that meant. By the way, guys, hey, what's up, Superman95? Good to see you. Give me 1 second. By the way, guys, we are going to be looking for players. If you know anybody looking, SGA2, recently reformed, current Alliance Prestige, as you can see here, not as high as we'd like, 13.2, just shy of 13.3. The goal is to get 13.6 range, right? So if anybody knows anybody in that 13.6 and higher, great, let me know. If anybody's interested, let me know. It's going to be map 8. That's going to be the big thing. I would say Platinum War. It's going to be our first season together, so I really can't say that it's going to be one thing or another. But I believe we've got a really good crew. We got guys that know what it takes to win, so that gives us a lot of options, and I think we'll do well. So. So Sly, let's talk about that new featured 6-star. Well, I tell you what, let's talk about it. I don't think I'm gonna. Oh, well, I'm gonna probably open one on this account. I gotta go look at my champions again. So on this account, as you can see, I've got enough for a couple pools. Nothing major, right? First off, your line months behind. I'd be happy to have you in SGA2. It's a lot more relaxed when it comes to war than SGA1 was, and your prestige would be great. So, yeah. No, I have not yet. I haven't opened any featured yet. I just got done doing map 8. If you want to see some, I feel like it was decently cool. Okay, I'm gonna decently cool Nimrod play. He has 3 links up. Here, we'll just go open the map real quick. This was back at the beginning-ish of the stream. Obviously, the stream's only been up 20 minutes, so fairly early. As you can see, only 2 guys in Section 2 in this moment. Like I said, some of my guys are just waking up and starting to move. So, with that being said, I went ahead and took that Nimrod. It was fun. One mistake cost me a little baby revive, but it was still a fun run. So, okay, so SGA2, need some players. I'm gonna need some guys. I need all the help I can get. I normally am not one to be like, hey, but we could use some help. I need some guys that are solid, loyal guys that can come in, put in work, and understand the value of a team, team building, and what that means as a group. We had a couple guys that was like, team, we want to build, we're a family, and then they came in, they're like, oh my God, we want X rewards right now, and this and that, and I was like, we literally went over this. Like, do I need to take screenshots? Like, I've got it in fucking black and white. It's pretty simple. I thought it was pretty logic proof and idiot proof, but apparently somewhere along the way it got missed. Or not really missed, I guess negated, whatever you want to say. It doesn't really matter. So I'm looking for some guys that can come in, be loyal, be handy, put in the time and the effort, and I take care of my guys. So I'd be happy to take care of anybody that wants to put in the effort and can help push the Alliance in the right way. I wouldn't say 13.5 is the requirement. That's the ideal. Look, I mean, am I going to turn away a 13.2 or a 13.1 or, somebody that's, hey, I'm a little bit low, but here's my game plan. I know what I have to do. Here's the champs I'm going after. Here's my content I'm going to do. And here's how I'm going about it. No, we're building a team. We're not what I call rewards chasers. We're not chasing rewards. We're going to build towards the rewards and build a good team. So the drop inputs of this game are pushing me close to retirement. I don't have a whole lot of dropped inputs, thankfully. So I luckily don't have a whole lot. But all right, let's go back and let's talk about this featured 6-star. Silver was one to talk about it. Let's talk about it. Okay, 6-star. I don't have a whole lot of pulls on this account, but let's take a look at it. The features, of course, Kitty Pryde, Nimrod, Anti-Venom, Null, Cersei, Icarus, and that's it. There's our 6. Okay. All in all, I like them. All in all, those are good. I think you're pretty close months behind. You're right there. I mean, I could probably work with that. Yeah. Those 6 though, those 6 champs, I think are great champs. Kitty Pryde, an amazing champion. Nimrod, a good defender. He's got some other upside to him. I've seen people use him on attack. Not anything I would do, but I've seen it. So, Anti-Venom, yeah, okay. I don't know enough about him. I got him, never played him, never used him, but okay, whatever. Null, super nasty, a lot of fun to play. Cersei and Icarus, I don't know enough about. Again, I do have both of them, but I don't know anything about either one of them. I've not used them. Matter of fact, maybe we'll take them out for a test run. I just ranked up Cersei the other day, right? So maybe we take them out for a test run and see what they can do. So the features are pretty solid. Okay, so you got a good 6. So then let's look at the backup. The oops, I didn't get a feature. What did I get? Well, for me, there's a lot of champions in this crystal that I would almost consider like featured champs to me. What's up, Triz? Good to see you, bud. Hyperion. He's fresh to the crystal. He's a fresh 6-star. He's a heavy hitter. He's cosmic class. He takes care of a lot of content. He fills a lot of slots. He can gain buffs. He can put on debuffs. He can cause incinerate. And when you're talking about AQ and maps and things like that, he's a great champion for that, right? What's up, Pard? I'm just going to call you Pard. Thanks for following the channel. Greatly appreciate it over there on Twitch, bud. So, again, hype checks a lot of boxes, right? High damage, gains power. There's a lot of upside to Hyperion. With that being said, he's also a good defender. You can put him on defense. He's still useful. Wacky CJ, following the channel over on Twitch as well. Thanks, Wacky. Appreciate it, bud. So, again, this is another great pool. Another champion that defense, offense, checks a lot of boxes. Great champion, okay? Ghost Rider. Again, this is another one, right? This is another champion that is a fresh 6-star. He's had his arena, but that's really been about it. I don't even know what his situation, if he's in the basic or not. I don't keep track of it. I just know that he's new to the 6-star crystal not too long ago. Or 6-star option, I should say, not too long ago. And let's go ahead and build this up. Ghost Rider, Sparky, both now available as 6 stars. And we know Blade is coming as a 6-star. Where at? I don't know. But we do know he's coming as a 6-star. So Ghost Rider, again, plays into the Sparky, which was in the previous featured, and Blade, which is probably in the one to come, along with some probably crystal offers so they can make some money off of us. Wacky CJ, this is probably one of the best reels I've seen in a while for a 6-star featured. I agree. And again, let me walk through this. Ghost Rider is great. Doc Voodoo, another one that's a new 6-star, great champion. If you're not playing Map 8, he was super useful in Map 7. Can be used in Map 8 as well. A solid champion all the way around again. Abomination. Okay, we're going to go with it here. He's a little weak. Now, there are some synergies that make Abomination really handy and useful, but probably not what I'm like hip and rain on, right? Again, the idea is to have a champion that stands on their own. The less you have to depend on synergies, the better. So, again, this is a situation where Abomination, not terrible, has uses, but definitely not something I'm like, doing backflips over. Okay, so let's just call that what it is. Cable, though. This is another one. So, Cable, great champion. You pair him with Apocalypse. And I know I just said let's not depend on synergies, but this is 2 really good champs when put together. Apocalypse is a monster by himself. You put Cable with him, and Cable is now a DJ god. He just melts stuff. You see him in war. We started to see Cable more on defense even because of the regen, the power gain, and the way he interacts with some nodes. Not to mention, you normally are going to take at least some chip damage along the way. So, again, this is a great champion. Something somebody should be looking for. Black Widow Clairvoyant, amazing champion. This is a champion that everybody drooled over when she came to the contest. Bleed, poison, incinerate, burst damage, power control, regen. She's got a basically save a death mechanic. She's got a lot of things that a champion, that a player would be wanting, right? So again, this is a great champion. She's got nullify. She can stagger. Well, not stagger. She can nullify, and then she can also prevent buffs for even clicking on. So a great champion. Real quick, Oryx, Orxui, we'll just call him O. O says, what are your thoughts on Corvus Clave? Come on, man, it's Corvus. Everybody loves Corvus. Sadly, though, I do believe Corvus's value has diminished over time as we've seen bigger health pools. So you have to be a little more crafty with Corvus than you had to in the past. But he's still a great champion, heavy damage. You know what you got with him. And he's easy to play. He's a great early on character for players. So, Doc Ock. This is an interesting one. I seen some in War just because of his ability to manipulate power control and regen. But that's really about it. I don't see much there. Dragon Man, this is another great defender. You can use him as attacker. You can use him in Map 7. You can, use him in Map 8. I know there was a video back some time ago. One of the boys from one of the Loki guys was like, oh, look, I used Dragon Man on Map whatever. And that was cool, I guess. But at the end of the day, he's a defender. That's really probably the best thing about him. He's a solid defender, solid champion, and he's a solid champ all the way around still. MF Frost, again, another what I would consider defender. I've seen people use her as attacker. She's got a lot of unique stuff, but nowadays, middle of the road, more defender. Hawkeye, after the rework, I understand, is solid, so we'll take that. Hitmonkey, I love Hitmonkey. So Hitmonkey to me is a great champion. He hits hard, he's got evade, he can purify, there's a lot of upside to him. The biggest thing is, he's one of the top prestige champs. So this is one of those things where you can go after a lot of prestige as well in this mix. Oh man, Logan, okay, out of here. Punisher 99, solid champ, good defender. Squirrel Girl, I don't really know enough about, but again, I think very mediocre. Don't get me wrong, somebody can use her really good out there, I'm sure. Congratulations to whoever you are. There's just other champs that do it better and do it faster. Taskmaster, again, maybe a defender at best. Vision, Age of Ultron, some people still like him. I think there's other ways to control power. Wasp, great for Ghost, right? And solid defender. And then Yellow Jacket, who got a rework and is a solid defender, and I've seen people use him. So, again, all in all, though, it's just a really solid crystal. There's no pull on here that I just go, like the last one had Karnak. Who else was in the last one that was just total duds? I mean, I guess Old Man Logan is your dud here, right? Old Man Logan, Doc Ock, A-Bomb. So you got 3 duds. The last crystal, I feel like, had a whole lot more duds than that. I like this crystal. I like it a lot. And I like it for multiple reasons. I think it's great for beginning players. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. I like this crystal a lot. I like it for beginning players. There's a lot of great early champions. Pulling almost any of these champions can deepen your roster. And that's what this is about. You know, a lot of people go with basics over features because they're trying to get more champions. And while that's valid here, look, there's no... Okay, there's some heavy hitters in this crystal. There's no real bad misses. Not like terrible misses. You can just as easily go with the basic and really stretch your roster out. But to me, the crystal's solid. Hey, what's up, Mads Cafe? Thanks for following the channel over on Twitch. Greatly appreciate it, bud. So I really like this crystal. I think it's really good. I think it's really solid. It brings a lot to the table, whether you're a new player, whether you're a long-time player. There's a lot of fresh champions in here. I love the fact that Hyperion's in there, Ghost Rider, Doc Voodoo. Those are 3 champs that are still pretty fresh. Not to mention the 6 featured. So that's 9 champions to me that just stand out, that just say, I'd be happy to get. That would be worth going after. Is Taskmaster getting a buff? I don't know. Eventually, but I don't. Yeah. Wacky, I'll probably save up for this and hope for a Kitty Pryde after getting a 6-star mutant awakening gem from Gifting Event. Nice. Yeah, I mean, she would be great to use it on. APOC, her, Archangel. I mean, there's a lot of great mutants, so... And there's a lot of good characters in this crystal, so... this crystal is one I like. Some of my alliance mates were not a big fan of. I think they're crazy. But that's also the collector in me. I look at this and I just kind of go, man, I don't have Hype. I don't have Voodoo. I don't have Ghost Rider. I kind of want them. So, let's take a stab or two. So we got 3 more after this one. All right, let's see what we can get. All right, first one on the spinner. And you know what? I'm gonna quickly record this. You know what? We'll start on the second one. We'll start on the second one. All right. So first crystal feature champ, Icarus. Cool. So I didn't have him on this account, which is great. I'm kind of excited about that. Was it Triz a while ago? It was like bragging. He's like, dude, this is nice. Daniel Wren says, I do it my 6-star Punisher 99 from mine. Going to rank 3 him. Dude, he's nice. Yeah, Punisher is nice. So it was Triz a while ago just bragging about this. Pulled Icarus today. His special 3 is massive. He's fun. So yeah, so we got him. So this is interesting. I don't know anything about him. Special abilities, power detonation, energize, incinerate, unblockable, meteor strike, disintegrate, beam, turn. Okay, yeah, cool. So yeah, we'll take that. So All right, now I'm getting ready to try this again. I'm actually going to record this. It's super rare that I do this, and I apologize here for a hot second. I won't really interact with the chat, but I'm terrible about making videos, and we all know this. And the problem is if I just do this live, nobody will ever go back and dig through all the video footage to find the crystal opening. And as I'm trying to kind of inch back towards streaming and doing stuff and bringing up my presence again, I'm going to go ahead and record this. So what that means is I'm going to hit the record button and I'm going to act like the stream is starting all over, because I'm going to record this video as I pull the next couple crystals. And I hope you guys can understand that and appreciate it and understand I'm not ignoring you all. And as soon as I'm done, I'll turn off the recording. We'll talk about it, right? We'll talk about it. We'll have fun. We'll be excited or cry together as a team. And then here in a little bit, we'll swap over to the main account, and we're going to do it all over again. All right? So if you want to do me a favor of anything, let some people know. We're getting ready to open quite a few featured crystals. We got quite a few viewers here, and we're kind of going. So casually, Henry says, was that the first crystal opened? It was. So that we missed just the first one, okay? I'm stepping on cords. That was just the first one, so we're only going to miss one. And when I start the video, I'll say, Captain Shankopotamus here, totally forgot one. And it was Icarus. And we'll go from there. Academy Horror Hunting for, I don't know about that part, but okay. We're going to need water. We need water. Mountain Dew makes me want to just keep drinking Mountain Dew. Let's grab the mini fridge. And when I say mini fridge, it's very, 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 very mini, you know. All right. Dean, I wish I could. I wish I was better at making videos, but I suck at it, so it is what it is. We're going to make one right here together, though. We're going to make the magic together. All right. Here we go, guys. And do me a favor. If anybody over here or over on Twitch is watching and YouTube, if you guys see new guys come in, do me a favor. Thank them for me. And tell them what we're doing. Tell them I'm just making a video, and I'll be right back to commenting in a hot second. Here we go. Counting down. 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. Hey, folks. Slice 'em here with Slice 'em Gaming, and we're getting ready to do a crystal opening, a 6-star crystal opening. And I'll just break it down. We're actually live while we're making it because it's a lot easier to give you a video rather than making people hunt down through the video of the live stream trying to find this opening. So with that being said, I will say I've already opened one. I pulled Icarus, which is a very exciting pull. Matter of fact, if you want to hear my thoughts on the new 6-star featured, you can go to the video or the live stream that is going on, and it'll tell you a little bit about it. But with that being said, I'll do a quick walkthrough. My personal opinion is this featured 6-star crystal is great. It's great for new players. It's great for players that have been around. There's some great feature champions between Kitty Pryde, Nimrod, Null, Cersei, Icarus. Then you've got the bonus characters. Hyperion's great. Ghost Rider's great. Doc Voodoo. These are all champs that are fairly fresh to a 6-star level. So it's not like everybody has them. So there's still some collector side of it there. Along with some other great quote-unquote misses. Cable is a solid miss. Black Widow, Clairvoyant. Dragon Man, great defender. Emma Frost, solid champion. Hit Monkey, great for prestige. If you're looking for a prestige piece and you don't want to rank up Thor Rags because you just don't like him and you've been told he sucks 100 times or whatever, great. Hit Monkey is a great champion, great offensive weapon, and a good prestige rank up as well. Punisher 99 is a solid champ, especially for a defender, and Wasp to go along for those of you that have a ghost out there. So the crystal is pretty solid. I feel it's a very solid crystal, and I didn't have a whole lot of openings saved up on this account. So, like I said, I already opened one. It was Icarus. We're going to go ahead. We've got 3 more here to open, so we're going to crack those. We're going to spin those out, and then we will move over to the main account where I have plenty more to open as we hunt for some of these characters that I just don't have yet. So, all right, let's see if we can get lucky. This is the second crystal. First one spinning in the video. Again, the first crystal was Icarus, which was pretty exciting, pretty thrilling to have. And we're going to hope for some good luck here. All right, I really don't want to wait a whole lot of time, so we're going to go ahead and tap it because there's going to be plenty of crystals to open here. Second crystal Ugh. Okay. Taskmaster. Not anybody I'm really looking for there. That is one of what I would consider the misses in this crystal, and as you can see, he's already awakened. Wasn't ideal. Wasn't the ideal pool, but that's okay. Let's go. Third crystal. Again, hoping for somebody much, much better, than that Taskmaster. So far, we have an Icarus, and we have a Taskmaster. 2 crystals to go. Come on. Really looking for... I'm trying to think who I'm really kind of looking for here. Hyperion, Voodoo, Ghost Rider. Any of those 3. I mean, those are really my big 3. I like the featured 6, but I have almost all of them. So they're not really on my high chasing list. Punisher 99, I'm okay with that, except I already have him. He's awakened. He's a solid defender. He's one that I said that would be worth pulling, and he is. Except, again, as you can see, I already had him. So, not ideal here. But, okay. If I'm a new player, or I don't have Punisher 99, I'm pretty happy about that pool. I think he's a solid defender. He is useful. He's got a lot of little nicks and nannies to him. He can be put to use. But, he's not high on my list. We'll put it that way. But it's not the end of the world on that pool. All right, final crystal for this account. Come on, Hype. And if you've ever followed my channel for very long, you'll know I've normally not been a Hyperion fan. I didn't like him much when he came to the contest. I thought he was terribly RNG based. I felt like I had a rough time getting Furies with him. And it was just very clunky. But okay, so this is the new champ. And I'm okay with this. Vision is not a champ that I'm going to use a whole lot, but it is a new champ. So it gives me a new champion. Helps me in arena, helps me in a couple other areas. Gives me another tool in the toolbox. I don't see him getting a lot of use, but he's going to get ranked up. There is power burn. There's a couple things to him, but more importantly, it's a champ I didn't have, so I feel good about that at least. So there's part 1, and as you can see, we're now down to 830 lonely shards. But we had a good little run. We got Icarus, which was a featured champ, followed up by Taskmaster, which made us cry, followed up by Punisher 99, which I think is a solid champ in the crystal. The downside for me is I already have him. Not only do I already have him, but I already had him awakened as well. So not a whole lot there that was exciting. But then we did finish with at least another new champion, which was Vision, Age of Ultron, which I'm okay with. A new champ is always nice to have. It's just another champ to have, work in arena. You can give you a little bit more options. So, not a bad little run out of crystals here. So, with that being said, we're going to take a quick little break. You'll notice a little like change in scenery or whatever, I guess you could say. And we'll be right back up with the main account and start opening some crystals over on there. So, hang tight. All right. First part of the video down. All right, now, for those of you that are watching live, thanks for hanging in with me. I greatly appreciate it. Thanks for understanding. I was recording a video while opening them because I'm terrible about recording videos, and that was my best odds of actually making a video. Because at this point, once it's done, I'm just going to splice the 2 videos together, jam them together, and yay, we'll go from there, right? Yeah, Marvel King says, good luck. I appreciate it. Tanny says, damn. Trez was thinking Null. I honestly was kind of not hoping for Null. I think I have Null awakened on this account. Yes, yeah. So on this account, Null is already awakened. And like I said, for me, the features are not what I'm really going for. Okay? If we were to walk through the features, let's take a look here. There's Null. There's Nimrod. There's Kitty. Null, Nimrod, Kitty. Who am I forgetting? There's 3 more. Icarus, Cersei, Nimrod, Kitty, Null. Who?
The new Venom character, whatever that guy's name.
Oh, Anti-Venom, and welcome, Afara. Sneaking in. I didn't even hear you. Yeah. I can barely hear you. You might have to turn yourself up a touch. But yeah, Anti-Venom, which we also have. He's just down here because I really didn't know enough about him. Okay, I say he's down here. Pretty sure he's down here. Did I not? No, I didn't get him on this one. Okay, so I do need Anti-Venom. So I need Anti-Venom. I've got Icarus, and I think I already have Cersei on this account too. I think I passed her. You know what, let's just... yeah, there she is. And I've got her ranked up to rank 2 already, just for giggles, so... Alright. So, all in all, not a bad run. All in all, pretty pleased with it. I really couldn't complain. Would have loved to have seen Hype, Voodoo, or Ghost Rider, but that's okay. So, we don't really have any energy to burn inside of AQ, so let's swap accounts. And we're going to go ahead and jump over and start opening crystals over on that account as well. So, give me 1 second. In the meantime, Captain Afara, how you been, bud? I'm assuming he's working on turning up his mic.
Yeah, I'm at max output, or input. So, can't do much more than that.
Yeah, and I got you janked over on my side. It could be my game sounds that I have too loud, too.
Nothing's changed since the last time we were on.
Yeah.
I checked it just to make sure my input's all the way up.
Give me 1 second here. Oh, yeah. Somehow my game sound had jacked itself up pretty high. But let's go ahead. We'll move that up. Let me... okay. All right, go ahead and talk again, bud.
All right. How about now?
Oh, yeah. Now we're fixed. We fixed it. We fixed it, folks. Everybody hang tight. And the screen is back up. We're live. Stayed live, I guess. But what happened in... oh, that happened to me in my opening. Sandwich between two nulls, pulled division AOU. Well, there you go. Sounds like you're not the only one. We're null sandwich brothers, I guess. Okay, so not to be rude, I've got 5 of 6 energy. I know we want to pull crystals, but energy management is first, so we're going to jump into AQ. Hopefully whip up on some guys real quick, and then we're going to go open crystals. Don't really know the nodes on these. I just know that I don't have to worry about a whole lot. Our boy Hercules. Hercules put in some work. By the way, guys, if anybody else wants to come in, hang out, join us on Discord, you're more than welcome to. Again, I'm going to try to run kind of an open mic. If anybody wants to come in, hang out, chat, discuss, do all that fun stuff, please feel free to do so. All I ask is be respectful, be mindful of viewers, and everyone outside of that. Let's have fun. Let's discuss games and see what happens. So. Alright guys, we're going to beat these guys up, and then again, we're off to opening more crystals. And that was terrible on my end. Alright. I wonder if I can get to Nimrod. Let's see. Hold on, we're going to do a quick count here. 1, 2, 3, no. No, we cannot. Let me see if either of those guys can walk me one step closer. Alright, let's get back into it. Alright guys, so we're gonna burn this energy, we're gonna get the Nimrod, hopefully kill Nimrod, and then right back to opening some crystals, some features. What is up, Captain Reaper Dragon? Good to see you, bud. So I messed with the sound a little bit ago. Is all the sounds coming through okay? Is anything high, anything low? Game sound low, I'm too high, too low, this, that, the other, whatever it is. You guys let me know as we get ready to push. I haven't heard back from either of these guys yet. Sound is fine? Good. Good. Thank you, Triz. Appreciate it.
I mean, Herc is a perfect champion for you to pick up.
Yeah, he works out great. Me and Herc just get along. You know, we've built this common bond. You know, we hung out. We talked about it. We talked about what we each need from each other. I fed him a lot of ISO, and he went a lot of 6 stones, and I felt like that was fair.
And now
like,
he's an indentured servant.
Yeah, now he just wants to wreck shop with me, and we just, we go out there and we just, beat people up. I feel like it's a pretty good time. It's worked out well for both parties, I feel.
Mutual benefit, I guess, because it looks like you've gotten a little better at intercepting since the last time I've really watched. So.
Yeah, he's just
and
fun.
If you miss it, then it's just a normal pace block, and
yeah, you just move on.
Move forward.
Triz says Herc walking everyone down. He's super useful. Oh, we're gonna be 30 minutes shy, man. I really wanted to kill this Nimrod right meow, but that's okay. As long as none of my guys try to sneak in there and steal him. Oh, dirty dog, Mr. Negative. Well, that was less than ideal. Thanks for cursing me. I blame you on this. I should get him though. Yeah, Yeah, no, I felt like was doing just fine. And then you had to mention the intercepting, and then it was just terrible. Did you say the Discord voice chat was open mic? Yeah, you're welcome, Silver. Come on in. Come in, jump in, discuss. We just talk games. Something I'm going to do it until I kind of find out who, what, when, where, and how often I can stream. I think I'm going to try to open it up a little bit more to like an open mic, and come in, have fun, discuss what's going on, and see what happens. So, with that being said, though, it is time. Let's open some crystals. All right, guys. So again, we're gonna do this. We're gonna hit the record button. I'm not gonna be talking to anybody. Right? It's gonna be quiet town. Do me a favor. Tell people we're getting ready to open some crystals. It's gonna get a little crazy. We get quite a few crystals to open here. I can't promise that I'm going to open them all. But, that's 5 stars. 6 stars. Excuse me. We've already got one loaded up. I went ahead in the store and bought the cheap discounted one for 13. So we've got at least 10. And then that's 150, another 40, so another 2. So at 12, 13. So we got 13 crystals, really, we can open here. 13 crystals that we can possibly open. We're going to be doing them one at a time because I'm a sucker on trying to save as much as possible depending on what's going on. We're on a hunt for a couple certain champions, and we're going to kind of go over that here in the hot second with the video, and then we're going to open some crystals. So, yeah.
Want me to toss you in the live stream so that we don't have any Discord background stuff going on during the recording?
Yeah, if you want, you can toss me or I can move it. But
I'll pull you back once the recording's done.
That works. All right, thank you, bud. All right, guys. With that being said, let's make this happen. Let's get things going. All right, I'm going to hit the record button. Again, you'll see a countdown. We're doing 3, 2, 1. Let's rock and roll. Here we go. All right, guys, and we're back. Again, took a little break as I just swapped accounts, and as I said, this is being done during a live stream, and this is just basically a splice together between the two accounts. Opening 6-star feature crystals, as I mentioned earlier, I really like this crystal. I think it's really good. We're going to take a quick look. This account is stacked a little bit differently than my other account, and we're going to talk about what I'm looking for here because, as you can see, as far as the features go, there's not a whole lot of features that I'm looking for. There's Kitty Pride. Okay, so Kitty Pride. I got lost in stream when I was talking about these. Let's see here. There's Kitty. There's Anti-Venom. I'm pretty sure Nimrod's in here too. Did I miss him already? Kind of forgot who all's in it. My hit monkey is Sigtu Hunter, which is kind of a problem. That's a different issue, but okay, there's 2 of them. There's Null, so I would be okay with Null to awaken Null. As we keep digging here, we've already got Ghost Rider, which is one of the guys that I'm kind of looking for. I like to awaken him. There's Nimrod. There's 4. And I believe we have Icarus. The only one I'm missing out of the feature, out of the 6 feature, there's Icarus already. So there's 5. The only one that I'm missing currently out of these is Cersei. Oops. Right there. But they're really not the prize I'm looking for. I'm really looking for Hyperion and Doc Voodoo. Those are my 2 that I'm really searching out of this crystal. Again, I am okay awakening the other champions. I'm okay awakening Null and such. So we'll see what happens. All right. I've already got one crystal that I bought. I bought the cheap crystal first thing when it opened up from the store, the black market or whatever it is. So let's get that spinning and let's see what we can do. So we are hoping for Hyperion. We're hoping for Ghost Rider Awakening and Null Awakening. Said hi, Null, Ghost Rider Awakening, and Doc Voodoo. So, and I got a lot of Awakening gems. So I really don't care about awakening them or duping the others. I can always decide later if I want to drop a gem in them. But let's see what happens here. First crystal. Okay. Yes, this is the one I'm missing out of the featured. I had to think for a second between the 2 accounts. This one I was missing out of the featured, so we have collected all 6 of the featured, which is Yay, all 6 featured. It's cool. There's really nothing outside of this crystal that is needed other than those new champions that I've talked about. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for a Hyperion, Doc Voodoo, and at that point, there's a couple others I'm okay awakening. I wouldn't be sad to awaken Ghost Rider. I'm not sad to awaken Maul. So let's just see if we get hot or not, and see where this goes. So, second crystal, it's on the spinner. Come on, baby. All right, I don't want to wait all day. Come on. Well, we've been having good luck letting it spin out. If this is bad luck letting it spin out, we'll start tapping it. But if this is good luck, y'all are just going to have to put up... Okay, this I feel like this... Okay, I was about to say, this crystal is spinning forever. They're testing my patience. Oh, yes, it's spinning. I mean, we're just going to spin. I'm sorry. You're going to have to watch this super long video of crystal spinning, but we are on fire with the crystal spinning. Again, earlier on the first account, you saw Icarus came from a full spin. Now we got Cersei, which was our only feature missing, and now Hype, one of the other champions we were looking for. Let's go. Spin it out, baby. I didn't think that crystal was ever going to stop spinning. I was about to apologize for the long spin. And I am sorry. You can watch it in double speed or whatever. I don't really care on that side. But, we're happy about the results on that. That's one of the champs we were looking for. Super exciting to see that pull there. So that is good news. That is great news. Yeah. All right. Come on. Let's get another one. Okay, this crystal's taking a while. As I start to say, it's taking a while, but it's okay. Here we go. Yes! One of the few I was good with on Awakening. We are definitely in the right direction here. Awakening our Ghost Rider, I'm good with that. Again, he's new to the crystal as far as I know. I remember when his arena came, it wasn't long ago. So we are now basically 3 for 3 on these crystals on champions we were kind of hoping to get. For me, this is, again, it's a collection run. It's trying to grab some champs that I don't have, or some key, I wouldn't say key awakenings, but awakenings, so I don't have to drop awakening gems and some champions. So, again, super nice pulls. So far, exactly what we've been looking for. And it's got to spin. I mean, we just got to spin. It's got to spin. We can't tap it. We can't stop it. The crystals are on fire. It's winter down here, fellas, but the crystals are hot. I mean, fire. Like, that's like, yeah. Let me just go ahead and catch a little heat right there. Yeah, go ahead, crystal. Just stay hot. If this one sucks, though, I'm going to be kind of sad that I'm taunting. All right, here we go. Okay, so this is it's a featured champ, which most people would be okay with. Unfortunately for me, not really anything I needed. Already had him awakened, so kind of sad. Maybe we tone down the taunt a touch, right? We still got plenty of crystals to go. Still looking for Doc Voodoo. Hyperion Awakening would be great here. If we could pull Hype again, I'd be super stoked. Saves me a gem that I would not have to drop. So I'd be totally okay with that. Come on, Crystal. We're letting you spin. Do your thing. We'll take Hype and we'll take Doc Voodoo if we're taking request. We're just going to go ahead and send that into the crystals and let them know kind of what we're looking for. Sometimes you got to let them know, you do your thing, you spin, and we got this. You got this. All right. It's taking a little while. Last time we thought it was taking too long. It was a good thing. Okay, here we go. Come on. Hype. Wasp. Okay. Not anything here. Yeah. I feel like my crystal is... We maybe have burnt some of the fire out. Okay. Maybe we burnt a little fire out. You know what? We're gonna try this. We just need to re-energize the crystal. We're gonna pop out for a hot second. You know, throw a little oxygen its way. You got to stoke the fire back up, and we're gonna pop this one just to give it a break. It just needs a break. There's a Nimrod awakening, and we're okay with that, right? He wasn't awakened, so I'm super excited with this. High prestige champ. He's never going to crack my top 5, but he's a high prestige champ. He's a good defender. I'm okay with this. He wasn't awakened, so again, it saves me an awakening gem, which I wouldn't use on him anyway, but that's beside the point. He's naturally awakened. I don't have to worry about it. Super nice, super cool. Crystals have heated back up, I'm pretty sure, so let's go ahead and put another one on the grill. Another shrimp on the barbie, baby. All right, and let's just get some fire going. Let's get a little fire, a little heat. Come on, baby. Voodoo or Hype. We get either one of them, and it's go time. It's go time. All right, let's go. Just gotta throw some oxygen in that fire. Let it pipe up a little bit. Get that fire burning bright. Here we go. Come on now. We won't even say crystals. You just avoid what them people are saying in the live chat. Pretend this is just a straight video, baby, because we're recording. Okay, you're just spinning a long time. People are gonna hate that, but that's okay. Let's get the results to go with it. Come on, don't you do that to me. Okay, Crystal, we're gonna have a talk. It's an awakening, though. Like, it knew it was in trouble, so it was like, wait a minute, hey, this is just an awakening. We're just awakening a champion for you. You said you were okay with that, and I am. All right. Let's go. Let's spin another one. Here we go. Let's go. Hype, Voodoo. Hype, Voodoo. Voodoo, Hype. We're still looking for Voodoo. We haven't pulled the Voodoo yet. Let's get a little Doc Voodoo in the mix here. Though, out of him and Hype, I'd rather see the Hype dupe. While the Hype dupe is not a necessity for me, it'd just be handy to have it. It gives him a little more flexibility. It lets me throw him on defense if I want. Yeah. Come on, baby. Let's do it. It's still spinning. Oh, here we go. It's still spinning, really. Okay, come on. Okay. I think that awakens my Dragon Man. Yeah, there it is. That's an awakening for Dragon Man. So again, another champion getting an awakening. I'm super happy with that. I'm plenty fine with another awakened champion. So it's really hard for me to get mad at that pool. Still not what we're looking for. But we've had a great opening so far. We've awakened a lot of champions. We got Hype. We awakened a lot of other champs. Who was it? Hype and Cersei, the two that we were... Well, Cersei, the only feature we were missing, and Hype, one of the champions we were really kind of headhunting here out of the crystal. So, and we awakened our Ghost Rider. I forgot about that already. And it's been a great opening. Ghost Rider awakening, Nimrod awakening, Dragon Man awakening, pulled Hype, pulled Cersei. We awakened Ultron, Vision, Age of Ultron, which probably never going to get used, but that's not the point. It's just more awakenings. It's super exciting to have. We're totally on the right run. This is a great opening. And again, sorry that the crystals are spinning so long, but they're on fire. They've been really good to me, so we're going to let them just kind of keep rolling here. Wasp got some sig levels, which whatever. Okay, so we're gonna dupe Cersei here. Came in without a Cersei. We're gonna leave with an awakened Cersei, which I'm okay with. We're again on a roll. This is a great run of crystals. A lot of awakenings, a lot of great champions here. Why not, right? And again, sorry that it's a long video, but when the crystals are hot, you gotta let them roll. I mean, you gotta let them roll, and they're rolling. They're doing their thing. Don't forget, baby Mountain Dew. It's delicious. Delicious Mountain Dew. All right. Come on, baby. Come on. We're still okay. Hype Awakening, Null Awakening, and let's find a Voodoo. She was already awakened, right? Yes. Yeah, she was awakened. So, gain some sig levels on her. I'm okay with that. Yeah. Could have saved me a gem later in life, but that's all right. All right, we're still rolling. And here's the thing: most people would be stoked about pulling Kitty Pryde. She's a great champion. More sig levels is great. We gotta let it go. I mean, this has been fantastic. Again, as we kind of walk back through it, as you saw, there was Kitty Pryde. We've awakened Nimrod. We've awakened Dragon Man. We've awakened Ghost Rider. We've pulled Hyperion. We've pulled Cersei and awakened Cersei. Yeah, this is fire. This is fire. First crystal, again, if we walk back through it, Cersei. Second crystal, Hype. Third crystal, what was Ghost Rider Awakening? It's good times. Dragon Man has been awakened. I would have taken that Emma. Okay, so this is probably my first feeling of disappointment here. This is my second pull of Vision, Age of Ultron. Not as exciting now, but we'll see what happens here. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Come on. Looking to awaken our Hype. Looking to awaken Hype. Find Doc Voodoo. He's in there. He's in there. So let's grab a Voodoo. Let's awaken Hype. And let's call this a night. Come on, Crystal. You've been on fire. We're letting you spin. And it's okay. You do your thing. You spin. Let's get these last couple pieces. Okay, we're okay with Emma. I think that awakens her for me. That's what I thought. Okay, so that awakens Emma. Another nice awakening. Not that I have to have her awakened, but okay. Final one. All right. So I'm going to set the rules to this crystal right now. If I pull Hyperion, Voodoo, if I pull Hyper Voodoo, either one of those two, if I awaken Hype or pull my Voodoo here, I'll open whatever extra crystals need to be pulled and opened to take one more shot to keep this streak alive. If we fizzle out, then we fizzle out and we start saving shards for another big opening. But right now, we're hoping. Hype, Voodoo, we keep this thing rolling. You know what? I'll throw a bonus, Null Awakening, I'll keep it rolling as well. Not going to be Hype. But it is Icarus, and that is my first time awakening him. So I am pretty happy with that. I think that gives me all the featured champions as awakened champions now. So this was a really good run. Super exciting to have. A quick listing of champions. First, Cersei was missing. We got her. Got Hype. Awakened Ghost Rider. We've awakened Cersei. Awakened Dragon Man. Awakened Emma. Awakened Vision, Age of Ultron. Awakened Icarus. More SIGs on Anti-Venom. I don't remember the... Oh, Nimrod got awakened. Needless to say, a lot of awakenings. A lot of great pulls. I'm going to walk away with this being very, very happy. As we can go back in here and you can see 2 new champs. And let's just click over to the 6 stars and we'll dig right to the bottom real quick. as we're going to go ahead and add that big boy right there, Hype. He's on the team. And, I mean, if we got 90-some days to make another run, guys. So we're going to be saving some crystal shards. We're going to pop them in, and we're going to have another opening. But if not, we've got awakening gems. I can use a generic. I can use a cosmic. We can definitely awaken this monster and really run him up on the SIG chat or on the SIG chart. No prestige or anything like that. It would just be pure, pretty much defensive needs. It gives him a little more flex on offense, but he's a heavy hitter. Comes in handy, so nice to welcome him to the team. As you saw, Icarus got awakened. Cersei pulled and awakened for the first time. So we had a really good run. So as always, thanks everybody for watching the video. The live stream, if you're here, is going to continue. If you're watching the video, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget, you can check out the live stream that was actually going on during this video. And I will kind of go in detail a little bit more about the 6-star feature, what I like about it, what I feel about it, why I think it's a good feature crystal, and why I think it's a good crystal even for new and beginning players all the way up to players that probably have quite a few champions in the game, and what this crystal kind of brings to the table. So, yeah, with that being said, again, thank you so much. Don't forget, hit the like button, share, do all that fun stuff, follow the channel, tell some people about it, and thank you. With that being said, I'm out. Take care, have fun. As always, keep on gaming. See you. That was fire. That was a fire opening. We had great luck. The stream is off. Or the stream's off. The video's off. Stream's on. It is just me and you guys again, folks. Again, I apologize about how long that took. I couldn't stop rolling the crystal. I had to let them spin. I had to let them spin. They were on fire. Ghost Rider gets awakening. We're pulling Hyperion. We got Icarus. We got Cersei. About anything that I was looking for out of that crystal, we got. Which is going to make it tough, really, to open more of them, to go after just Voodoo and the Hype Awakening, knowing I can drop in basically a gem on Hype and awaken him if I so choose. Not getting Voodoo is frustrating, but it's not the end of the world for me. I'm not going to run him in any content. It's just the collector in me that looks at him and goes, man, I'd like to have him. But it's not a must-have. And as you can see, the list dwindles a little bit here on champions that are missed now. So, hey, what's up, MJK? Good to see you, bud. Triz says, amazing opening. It was great. Over on Twitch, I had a question, and it was a rank 3 her talking about Kitty. I'm pretty sure my Kitty is already rank 3.
I think that R3 came about the time that she had duped Cersei.
Well, no, I'm saying she was already ranked 3. Yeah, he asked that back whenever I was duping. No, I think the R3 was for Kitty. Pretty sure it's for Kitty.
Maybe.
Puck. I'm trying to think of who he is in YouTube. 2 totally different names. And I wanted to say it's month behind, but it's not. Anyway.
So how'd the opening go, Slice? Also, what's up?
What's up, TJ? How you doing, bud?
Not much.
So yeah, go ahead.
How'd they open?
How did it go?
Yeah. I was talking to Far the entire time, so I missed it.
He wasn't paying attention.
Shame on you. Shame on you.
Congratulations, by the way.
It was a great opening. We pulled Kitty. Which I mean, I already had her. I awakened her with a mutant gem earlier, so it's not that big of a deal, but easy SIGs. We awakened Nimrod. We pulled Kitty. We pulled Ghost Rider. We pulled Hype. We pulled Cersei. We've awakened Cersei. We awakened Icarus. We awakened Emma, Dragon Man, someone else. Either way, all the way around. It was a really good opening. Really, really, really fantastic opening. I can't really be sad about it. And now the question comes, do I go back in this crystal? Is there really anything for me to go after?
Do you have no?
I do have null. He's not awakened, but again, I've got 2 generics and a cosmic gem. So I mean, I say
use cosmic gem on no, but I would say just keep open in the future in case you do, you know.
Sure.
Even though he doesn't need that awakened ability. Like I've read it and it's like an optional awakened ability, which is good, but
it's handy.
I don't know.
It's definitely handy. Oh, somebody walked us to Nimrod too. All right, let's go kill a Nimrod.
Did you pull Nimrod at all?
Yep, Awakened him. Alright, so real quick, this is going to be a little bit of a deal to showcase. So last night, we did this same fight with a 5-star, okay? And it was kind of torturous. I think last night they had power gain as well. I think they had this power snack, but that doesn't matter. This is what matters. The buffet is what was the problem last night. We were having a real hard time of really pushing past the regen factor. So we're going to do the same thing. Today is day 5 compared to day 4. So technically a little bit beefier Nimrod. But this should show the difference of damage output comparing a 5-star to a 6-star and shows, assuming I don't jack this up. So here we go. We'll see what happens. Alright, there you go. A little sloppy. One really bad mistake there, but other than that, like I said...
I didn't want to talk because I jinxed you once tonight already.
You did, but that's okay. So, I mean, the 6-star just absolutely outruns the regen. I mean, it's a game of you give up a little and take a good chunk off, give up a little, take another chunk off, give up a little, and then finish smashing it home. So there is a difference. I was really hoping not to see a big difference between the 5-star and the 6-star when it came down to it, because, come war time, again, I plan on seeing Hercules in attack more. And again, that comes down to our war attack planner. You know, if they say, hey, you're going to use so-and-so or whatnot, then that's what I'll do. But, her can do it as a 5-star. But, man, so much easier as a 6-star there, as you can see. A little less worry about having to be concerned about the regen or when you're triggering it. It just kind of goes. So
out of the championship pools from your feature opening, are you going to rank up any of them, like the ones that were new?
Probably not. I mean, maybe.
I didn't know, because a lot of people were... I don't know much about, mainly the two champions I didn't know anything about were the Eternals. Cersei and Icarus, I don't know anything about them.
I haven't paid any attention. I wish I could
Yeah,
say
same.
something different, but
I've heard talk of them, and I'm like, I heard Cersei, the female Eternal Cersei, I think, she has some use where if she gets all of her buff and stuff, she has a glancing on her duped ability, which is going to be useful or something in later. I don't know. And it's easy, and apparently people are saying it's pretty easy damage when you get all of her buffs ramped up. I'm not sure. It's
So let's take a look at it. Cersei Sig ability. While glancing buff is active, glance hits grant a regen buff, healing 9% of damage taken per transmutation over 3 seconds. This ability activates before checking armor and resistance and cannot be triggered by blocking. Gain a power buff, generating 15% of borrowed power for 1.5 seconds each time her Fury or glancing buffs expire or are nullified. She can't have her regen lower below 0. That's interesting. Hey, what's up, Brian Ray? Good to see you, bud. Welcome to the channel.
so after reading that.
Defender possibility. But
I don't know. Some people were
nothing too crazy on attack from what I'm seeing.
I don't know.
recently. I've seen a lot of people say, "Oh, her transmutations and her buffs are so easy to get, and you can stack them up really quick, and then throw that special boost for easy damage." I don't know. The only person who I know who has her at rank 3 actually is Chris Brown. So maybe hit him up, see what he likes about her. I'm unaware.
So I know when she came out, there was some people that were talking about her synergies and the synergy with Hercules. For Hercules, feat of strength, gain 1 indefinite strength for every 10 hits in the combo meter. But the problem that I have is like, crap, Hercules kills most stuff in like 20 hits. So I don't see where you're really gaining a whole lot there,
I mean, maybe in really long fights like Kang in 7-3, that could be useful.
Maybe.
But other than that, like War or AQ, probably not.
I don't know. Let's see. We can go test them in uncollected because I don't think it has near the stupid nodes where it's like this, that, and the other, right? Let's preview it real quick. Yeah. Okay. Let's go edit team. Go ahead. Hype, Kang, Ick, Cersei. Who else is somebody new that we got that would be cool to play with?
So any of the coders are on interest you, the champions, even though they're mutants?
Who? What?
The new champions this month, Toad and Sauron.
Oh, yeah, of course. I'll be curious to see. I don't know that any of them are going to be like massive champs yet. I haven't looked deep into any of them, but I think it'll be interesting to see.
I like the animations and looks like the playstyle that Toad's gonna have.
Yeah, his animations seem off the wall. It's just I'm to the point where they just release a mutant champion and there's no in between. They're like really good or like just middle of the road.
Well, the problem with mutants are, so far, all the mutant champs have been massive. I mean, mutant champions have just came out really, really well.
Yeah.
All the way around. It's just been really, really good with mutant champs.
Especially Deadpool.
All of them. I mean, Deadpool X were. But yeah, you know, I mean, all of these guys have come out. They've been really good. Okay, so there's where glancing is.
And then, I mean, that's my problem. It's just like, when you get all the good mutant champions ranked up, I mean, who are you going to put your resources into? I mean, are you going to start you're going to rank 3 Deadpool X-Force until you get to up or something?
Well, yeah, but there's so many good mutants. Who cares about one that's been bad? I mean, there's... There's a ton.
I think really since Magneto came out, they have been on point with mutants. Before that, it was like a lot of stuff was iffy. I guess APOC was maybe the turning point. Because all of a sudden, Cable was great.
Strife was really good when he came out. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Strife, but he's really good.
Is he?
Yeah, I'm saying the same thing.
Is he really good? I mean, I don't know that he clips top 10 mutants anymore.
I don't know.
I mean, even back then, I don't know that I would say he had a function. He filled a void. He was like a mutant abyss runner, maybe. You know, you could argue that. But
with APOC, of course. I mean, you take in...
Even take APOC out. Let's individually. Omega Red, better. Professor X,
True.
Probably better. Domino, better. Archangel, better. Red Mags, better. I think I could argue that... I think I could argue that Colossus is better over
True.
Immunities, hard hitting.
I agree there.
You know, Namor is a monster if he's SIG 200, high damage output, Sunspot, better prestige, great for... I mean, where do you play Strife? I mean, where does he fit in inside the game as a mutant? I want a heavy damage dealer. Okay, give me Domino, give me Archangel, give me Cable with APOC, give me APOC alone, give me Namor, give me Kitty Pryde. Okay, I don't know, whatever else you could possibly want. I mean, he's not a resistance monster. He's not useful. Sure, he's got his uses, but sadly, he aged super quickly. I just don't see him being a viable mutant. If you want to take the value of a mutant, if I gave you one mutant stone, one awakening gem, and you could use it on any mutant, where does it go? And if you tell me Strife, you're lying.
I'd use that on Omega Red and take him to 600.
Right. See what I mean? Like, you can't say he's a great champ and then be like, yeah, but I wouldn't drop a stone on him. I wouldn't take him, you know. He's going to fit in on, like, one team.
I mean, that's one thing. I've gotten into arguments with people before where it's just the mutant class in general, and Strife isn't in, like, the top 5 or 10 because I'm, like, Omega Red is blah, 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 blah. And the people are like, oh, no, Omega Red's age. He's, like, really, really bad now. And I'm like, are you insane?
Interesting.
I mean, it's like, they're like, oh, his prestige is low, and it's always been low. And it's like, but my thing is with Omega Red, I don't run Suicide, but I have a rank 3 600, and he does fine. He do better with Suicide, but I just love his death score damage because no one has moved the death scores yet.
Sure.
And he came out in, what, 2018? 2019? Something like that? 4 or 5 years ago?
He's definitely been out for a bit.
He's been out for a bit, and it's just like, he's like one of the few champions that have at rank 5 and rank 3. Well, rank 5 5-star and rank 3 6-star just fully maxed out. He's so good.
Sure. And he's worth it. All right, Triz. This damage better impress me, buddy. Here we go. Oh, give me them laser beam eyes. He's staring right... Okay, well, he killed him. I'm getting ready to see how much damage it did, and he's dead. Nope, never mind. I didn't look and see how close he was, but it doesn't matter. I expected him to still be up, but he wasn't. He's dead. He's dead.
Those look like Icarus is like one of those one-shot champions who does big damage, and that's it.
Interesting. All right, let's take... We know what we got with Hype. We know what Hype is, but let's go ahead and take him out on a test drive. Nothing's been invested in any of these champs yet. We just pulled them. Taking them out for a play. Taking them out for a test drive. Let's see what we got. Well, the heavy kind of stuck there. To be fair, I think I hit it wrong on the control pad, so...
That's not how tanky he is. You know.
Right. We got to test every aspect of him. Oh, dirty, dirty Ultron. Get out of here. Poor Hype. Took a couple big licks. That didn't bother Hype. He said, you know what? I'm in on that. You can hit me once. That's fine. I'm going to smack you with some quick wham hits and a couple furies and whammo. So, yeah, I like these champs. They're pretty solid. I'm curious to see. I'd like to know more about Cersei. She seems like there's a lot there, and let's be honest, I'm terrible at reading. It's an ongoing joke now with me and a couple of my buddies that I'm like, look, that's reading, not me. You guys can read, and I'll do anything else for you guys, but please don't make me read.
I mean, with the way these champions are going, they're turning black freaking novels.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure if they just gave me a comic book with some pictures, I'd be better off.
Like, I remember when Noah dropped and I was reading his kit, and I was like, what is this champion? He's like an actual god. Unironically speaking.
She's got some cool animations. She's fun to play. I kind of like her.
So is Kitty Pryde going to be your next rank 4, I'm assuming, since you, have her say 20 now?
Probably not. Probably not. I don't see Kitty getting the rank 4 nod.
Interesting.
You know, the dilemma, the deal about that is, prestige matters. Prestige matters where I'm playing at, and with the constant push. So for this account, for my main account, currently Hercules is my rank 4. He was my first one. I'm super close to my second one, and it will go to Surfer. No doubt about it. Barring some drastic change here in the next upcoming couple weeks or whatever it takes for me to get my final little fragments. Barring some big change, Surfer will be the second rank 2 or rank 4, and it will be purely out of prestige. Surfer's got some mild uses, and I can take him and put him to use and find ways to use him. He's just not as viable as like Hercules, and that's the problem for me. And a lot of the content I'm doing, Hercules is my boy. He's going to take care of what I need done, and he does it quickly. He does it efficiently, and it's super handy. So, but I also know there will come a day when they find a way to try and nerf that, and at that point I have to figure out what I'm going to do. But okay, he's got power. Debuff unless nullified or a special attack is performed. This effect will deal significant damage to the afflicted. Okay, cool.
Now, one of the updates that they just accidentally take away Hercules' immortality and never fix it. Everyone, right?
It's alright, they'll give us compensation packages for it, so everyone will be cool with it.
Sure.
Not gonna work.
If that would happen, Slice would forget Hercules has to have immortality and he the special 3 from Nimrod and make you.
Woo!
What revives are for?
Woo! That's from 39 on down. Don't get me wrong, this guy's not a high power level there, but still, that seemed pretty beefy. L2. And I kind of want to check that out again.
Take him into ROL just to see what kind of numbers are actually cool.
Oh, I guess I could do RLL.
Get a good health pool or something. In front of you.
MJ, rank 4, 6-star. Dang, the game really moved on. I'll put utility over prestige slide for your second rank 4. But that's just it. My first rank 4 was already massive. I mean, Hercules is just...
Utility and
Ah, man, he's a killer. I wouldn't say really utility. I mean, it's not like he can do anything in the game, so let's not... it's not like he... But he just kills so much. So fast.
Hercules we're talking about. One video I have people watch is actually from Karate Mike, where his initial Hercules showcase at rank 3, and then rank 4 is like over at 1 hour. 1 hour of him Hercules soloing 30 in-game bosses in this game. And it's like, or is it 30 or 60? I can't remember. The number is very high though. He like stole most of the story content, which you're done.
Well, yeah, it's Hercules. Like I said, he can outrun the regions. You know, if you wanted to really put him in a dangerous situation, dangerous situation here, he may not necessarily have the resistances, but by the time it drains him low enough, he's going to have them almost dead. And you're going to hit immortality, and then you're just going to blow through the rest of their health pool, and whammo. You're walking away with a win. So.
Alright. Last year was interesting because they released Hercules, and then they buffed a lot of Cosmic champions, and then they released Null. So the Cosmic class got a lot of buffs last year.
Cosmics are stacked. Why not Doom? It's not a big difference, but it's still a difference. And the other side of the coin is that a lot of my teammates have Doom. Oops.
It'll be number 3.
Yeah, Doom will be 3.
I mean, I'm guessing if you say, your first rank 4, depending on what you do, should be prestige or utility, and then your second rank 4, utility. It's going all over the place right now.
Like anything else.
Go ahead.
Like anything else, it comes down to what you want to do with your account. And for us, we're pushing an AQ. In SJ1, we're pushing an AQ and War. So it's a no-brainer. Hercules was my War rank up. Silver Surfer, he can be a defender, so I can throw him on defense. So, and because we don't have another rank 4 Surfer, I don't think anywhere, it makes it real easy. I can throw him in on defense and be perfectly happy with it and still get use out of my rank 4, So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it. My alt account, the DK account, it will likely see Doom be the second rank 4 there. And who knows? I mean, there's a lot of time. there's plenty of time still, so anything's possible. So, all right, man.
Are rank 4s that big of a stat jump from 3 to 4? It's just like very small.
Here's the thing inside the game, and if I told you anything different, I'd be lying. I am not a statistician with the game. I don't sit down. I don't have time to sit down and, he went up from 500 to 600, and it's a 1.321% increase, and blah 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 blah. I'm going to rank up based off of my prestige and based off what I know the champ can do. I don't give a crap really about how much of a change it is, because ultimately I want him to be ranked 4 anyway. So what do I care? And for me, the big number that I'm looking at is prestige. Now for some other players, that's totally different, and that's okay. Again, I always have tried to tell people you got to play the game how you play the game, and that's when people are asking for rank up advice. That's always the difficult part, because you got to find out what do they want out of the game. Not everybody's wanting the same thing. Not everybody wants the highest prestige. Some people want the highest damage. Some people want the best defender. Some people want just the coolest looking animations. That's why we see, and that's what's unique about the game, and that's why we see so many different accounts and built in so many different ways. So, but for me, it's clear cut. You know, we're gonna rank prestige as a high factor, and then after that, it's gonna come down to usability. Where am I gonna use this champ? Are they gonna be a defender, an attacker? What are they gonna do? Where do they sit at inside my roster? And that's what I look at when I rank up. So,
Yeah.
big differences.
Oh yeah. I mean, I know people were talking about it because I'm into that stuff somewhat, but it's like I noticed a number of people saying, "Oh, rank 3 to rank 4 is only 10%." So that means rank 4 to 5 is going to be like, I think there's only like 20 or 30% increase, which thank God we're nowhere near that yet.
Yeah,
But
and
it's like, I don't know.
it's great speculation. And last time I checked, I don't think we've seen any rank 5s yet. So, you know.
No, just after gifting, which was gross in my opinion. I agree with PG. But anyway, the max 200 rank 5s you can have if you were in the big spending alliances was like 5 or 6.
Sorta. Hey, what's up, Naz? Good to see you, man.
I mean, I think the prestige cap right now is 14 or 15,000 now.
No. No.
I would disagree because I did look at some of the accounts that have profiles full of rank 4s.
Sure.
The prestige is pretty high.
He's saying it's going to be higher than 15K.
Oh, it's drastically higher. Drastically.
Yeah, it is higher. I'm capping. That's crazy. Anyway. So, I mean, I can see where Slack's coming from with the rank 4 thing, because he's technically behind in competitors, but not really.
Surfer. Doom. Surfer Doom, Thorax.
It must be rank 4 to you. Because I don't know how high his prestige is. I don't know if prestige is that high.
What's that question?
Pretty good. It's not amazing, but it's pretty good.
What was the question?
Hitmonkey, would he make it rank 4 at all?
Oh, eventually. Eventually.
You're looking at top, Namor being number 5 at 15.7. So you're looking at it probably 15.8 or higher as being max prestige right now.
And I'm going to tell you, I've almost got it built right now. I've not looked because I'm nowhere near being able to do that, but let's go ahead and play the game.
I mean,
Do you get the list up, Afara?
Huh?
Do you have the list up?
Yeah.
Should be what? Surfer, Doom, Namor, Thor. No, should be Surfer,
Hercules.
Doom, Thor, Hercules, Namor.
Yep.
Okay.
Those 5.
Those 5, your max prestige currently inside the game is 15,835. And I would assume somewhere somebody has that.
Someone's got it. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
There's probably an alliance out there with 2 or 3 people with it.
Where did your alliance place with gifting? Well, the main and all.
The main SGA one was like 55th.
Okay.
No. So. But yeah, I mean, there is definitely some monstrous prestige accounts out there, and you got to remember, you said, well, you can only have 5 or 6 ranked 4s. There's a lot of guys that had 4, 5 ranked 5s before the gifting rewards came out, which means they're more than likely sitting on 6 or 7 rank 4s.
If not more.
It would be.
Because the people that were spending enough to have 4 already,
And it depends.
probably went pretty high in the gifting too.
'Cause I don't know that Relax had anybody individually that had a bunch. And you got to remember, a lot of the guys bought a lot of side crystals. They bought them off people that farmed the arena and things of that nature. Like, what was it, HQ Sean or whatever his name is. Is it one word? I'm gonna have. Yeah. So he is at 15,489. Who's he missing? Namor? That seems odd to me.
Someone's
200 Surfer, 200 Doom, 200 Thor, 200 Herc. So he's missing Namor. Or he doesn't have all 5. He's just got 4.
Yeah, Namor's probably ranked 3. Maybe.
That's odd.
That's exactly what it... No. No, because if Namor was 3, I'm showing it should be 15,438. So maybe he just recently pulled Namor, which is interesting, but odd.
What if he has Nimrod up? Well, Nimrod, because Nimrod's next. How do you get above then if... Because the next is... So he must have... So he has to have Namor, but not Maxic.
I don't know.
He's got to be ranked 4 and not Maxic.
There's a lot of different options possibly, but... Either way.
Yeah.
It's just odd for that account to not be fully maxed out, in general.
It happens. It is what it is. It's just interesting. I really expected to see it be max prestige. Really kind of baffles me. Oh well.
Now you're just thinking, I can maybe catch up now.
No. Nowhere near it. A long way to go. The weekly AQ rewards alone are going to keep him ahead of me. And while I don't mind spending, there's just some logic to it to a degree. So
There's limits.
yeah. Raven said, "How did the pools go?" Raven, they went really, really great. Super excited about them. It was super, super, super good pools. I'm getting ready to head out, but the great news is I did record it. That's right. I actually made a video, but the video is not done. I have to splice said video together, and then the video is going out. I don't really care about the production value of the video. I'm just throwing together a video. So hopefully it'll go out tonight so you can watch the live stream and get some input from it, and then at the same time see the video, and it will kind of piece it all together because it kind of weaves together because did the video while we were live. But all in all, I was super excited with the pools. It was really good. M4 says, "Sly, yo, it's me, Mel." What? Mel. Good to see you. Long time no see. Just yesterday, Joey, a.k.a. King Kush, was in here. Obviously, you probably know Kush is there with you. But yeah, Kush stopped by the other day. Good to see you guys. Wow, long time no see. Good to see you, Mel. Long time no see. I've still got my tumbler, my little muggy, maybe, by the way. It's upstairs, but definitely have it. Definitely have it. Drink a lot of water out of it. Try to. Not always good about being healthy, but I try. Okay, I'm kind of lying. I haven't drunk a lot of water out of it, but it definitely gets used. Not always by me, but somebody's using it. It's a cool SG mug. So yeah. Anyway. All right, it is about that time. It's late. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to knock out some Diablo 2 for a quick minute because that has been my other thing to kind of chill out and do and burn my energy. A lot of the game is kind of, it is what it is, but we'll start saving up some more shards, and then we got to decide. Do we go for a dupe on some of these champions? Do we continue to hunt for Voodoo? I don't know. Figure it out. Wondering if Chitteroo stopped by. I haven't seen Chitteroo. I haven't seen Chid. I miss Chid, man. I miss the Great Whisperer. There was always something about the way he whispered in my ear that was just always a good time, but, I don't know.
Oh, but the good old days of mumbling.
Good old Chid.
True.
Good old Chid.
And when 6-Hour Blade comes out, I hope your hunt for 6-Hour Blade isn't like the old hunt.
I hope it is, though.
Thanks for reminding me. Appreciate it, Silver. It's exactly what I was looking for. The fact that it was already dancing in the back of my mind the other day Thanks for giving me reoccurring nightmares.
In preparation, you should really reach out to Frojo. Just get it all set up. Do the split screen just like you used to do.
I don't know. I haven't hardly talked to Frojo. I mean, he stopped by the last couple times we streamed. And I know his stuff is settling down a little bit, but...
he's still playing.
Yeah. I don't know how much or what, but hell yeah. I mean, if he's in, I'm in. This is getting built tomorrow. Yeah, it's coming. There's going to be blade crystals. Now, Chid's not around. I haven't seen him in forever. The last time I seen Chid, he stopped in on a stream for a little bit, said hey, and that was about it. So, yeah. Great stream, though, Sly. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you. Guys, listen, as always, I greatly appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for supporting the channel. I know I've been gone for a good while, in and out. I can't say that I'm going to be back full time. I try to be very upfront and blunt about where I stand on everything. I'm going to try to stream a little more often. The other thing is streaming other games. I've thought about streaming Diablo. Me and a couple buddies play. Most of you guys could really give two ribs about Diablo, but if you want to come in, hang out, talk, just chill. That's always an option too. So, yeah, that's about it. The only other thing I got, guys, is do me a favor, share the channel, tell people about the channel, all that good stuff. And SGA2. SGA2. I'm looking for some guys. Ideally 13K prestige, 13.5K prestige. And up, ideally. It's map 8x5 and Platinum War. I think we got a good crew. And we're looking for good, loyal players that want to be a part of the team and grow with it. We're not going to be top 20 or top 45 overnight, but that's definitely our goal. And we're going to actively work towards it each and every week and making sure we continue to improve our team and improve our process until we get where we need to go. So, all right, guys. I'm into this time. I'm out of here. You guys, thanks for stopping in, hanging out. Afara, Silver, thank you, fellas, for stopping in, chatting with me in Discord.
Always a pleasure.
It's always more fun when you guys hanging out and you just talk games while you're playing a video game. It makes it easy. So, all right, I'm out of here. Y'all take care. Have fun. As always, keep on gaming. Adios.